Hi everyone, I'm Robyn again. Today I'm doing my first ever devlog and also the first video on this channel. And this is about a game that I'm making. Currently I'm calling it Upbaka. And you might be asking yourself, what's Upbaka? And to that I say, not much. How about you? But no, in all seriousness, that is the working title for the game. I might end up changing it, but I do kind of like the name, so I don't know. I'll probably stick with it. Anyway, Upbaka is going to be a roguelike. Uh, and it's gonna be similar to a game that you've probably heard of called Megabonk. It's a pretty popular one right now, and yeah, this is kind of going to be inspired by that, as well as some other roguelike. And I wanted to just show you the yeah. Right now, all I really have in place is this enemy model that I made. Also, I can increase my attack speed so I can kill you faster. Uh, yeah, these enemy models I made, which I'm also using on the character right now, but eventually I will make a player model, and there are going to be like multiple enemy types. Also, I've been making this status window, and I've already made the variables for all these stats. Actually, I've made a structure with all these stats, and they do update whenever I change them. So, or I have to like call it event, but you know, I can change these pretty easily. Uh, Right now you can see level 22, name Robyn. Yeah, all these resistances and stuff. You can see the attack speed there, which I don't know why. That's like behind, so you can see the attack speed in the top left says 13, but this says 11. So I don't know where that's getting messed up. I'll have to look into that later, but it's not really that big a video. Anyway, the next thing I wanted to show was this uh this notepad. This is basically where I've been writing stuff down about the game, and I'm not gonna go through all of this, but I will just say, so the name is Upbaka, the genre is roguelike, and the overview, the like sort of idea for the game. The player will start on a floor one of a tower with seemingly infinite floors, and I don't know why I have the T has to clear enemies on each floor. And I think I will make the goal different on some of the floors, but yeah, there will be some boss floors. And here's the main idea, or the main like I get think things that's gonna make it like a little bit unique, or at least interesting. Is there'll be multiple playable characters that you can unlock, and each of these playable characters will have their own unique passive. And along with having a unique passive, they'll also have their own like starting stats. And if you want to read through some of the passives, you can just pause here. I don't want to like waste your time going through all of them. And I also like started making the names for the characters and the passives that they'll be assigned. Okay, and these first two, the second one's obviously based off my name. Uh, and the first one is actually based off a friend that a friend of mine uses. Well, it uses the name Trickster online. At least that's part of his name. And yeah, then that's that window. And I haven't actually came up with names for the items that I want yet. But the items are just going to be things that permanently increase your stats or permanently give you like an effect, like like spawning a projectile every few minutes. Oh, and the basic enemy types you can see. I added this one called Petal Pods. Um, that is the name that I'm giving these characters. At least as of now, that's what I came up with. Because whenever I made them, like I kind of made it by accident. Like this was just going to be a base model that I could just start working, like making the other characters from. But yeah, I kind of ended up liking this. Basically, I was gonna make the head more round to make the base model. But I ended up like making it like that when I was messing around with stuff, and it's like what they kind of look like. They look kind of cool. And yeah, I thought they looked pretty plant like, so I kind of tried to come up with a name for them that had plants involved. So yeah, that was I ended up coming with the name Petal Pods. I don't know really. Don't really have much of an explanation for that. Oh, and these are just like ideas for enemies. I don't know if I'm going to do all of them. That's the same for the boss enemy type. I came up with like living statue, which I was thinking just making like a giant statue that is alive, and also a giant clown. And I think I might end up trying to do like some sort of like tentacle type monster, like or like boss monster. Uh, Anyway, that is it for this devlog. I know this one was short, but this is basically just me introducing the game idea. Uh, and yeah, if you have any ideas for like anything about the game, like whether it be passives or items or whatever, please feel free to let me know. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this devlog, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.